Exactly.
So I want to talk a little bit about long distance throwing. Now I'm going to say this disclaimer out there right now. If you want to train long distance throwing because you enjoy it, then do it by all means. If you're going to be in contests and sporting contests, they're going to require you to throw distances probably over 20 feet. So train long distance if you want to enter sporting contests for throwing, or if you want to do it just for pleasure, or the art itself. You should train long distance throwing. For combat throwing, you should not train at long distances. Long distance meaning anywhere over 20 feet. You shouldn't be training those regularly. If your efficacy is self-defense, combat throwing, you want to train at reasonable distances, and those are within 10 feet. Okay, so be careful not to compare training shooting at long distance with a firearm to throwing at long distance with a knife, bow, shuriken, tomahawk. The difference is that we talked about trigger pull remains the same no matter what distance you're at with shooting. When you're throwing, the body in motion is affected greatly. The body moves a lot differently, and all the muscles used throwing from a reasonable distance like this and a distance from 20 feet. And I want you to use common sense. Remember, this is a common sense approach to combat throwing. I want you to try, if you're a thrower, training for combat, self-defense, take a bunch of throws, do a lot of throws at, say, 8 feet or 6 feet. 6 feet. Try 6 feet, throwing no spin throws at 6 feet. And then go back and throw from 20 feet. And compare for yourself. Even watch it back on video. See the difference in your body. Now, if your body remains the same, now I have there's a couple of videos where I'm throwing close up, boom, like that, and I'll throw from 20 feet, boom, same kind of way. But even with that, even if the body remains, and it won't, because the muscles will react differently at 20 feet than they will at 6 feet. That's a fact, and I want you to use common sense with that. With that in mind. But remember that even if you're using the same motion, if you feel in your mind and body that you're using the same motion from 6 feet, 20 feet away, just remember that the trajectory will change greatly from 6 feet to 20 feet. It'll change greatly. You will notice. Watch it back in a video. You'll see the trajectory. The trajectory alone will be different, and it will take longer for a weapon to reach its target from 20 feet than it will from 6 feet. So keep that in mind. Even if your body's the same, let's say for argument's sake that your body is the same. The body in motion is the same from 6 feet to 20 feet. It won't be, but let's say that it is. Just remember the trajectory will be different, and the time it takes for the weapon to hit the target will take longer too, which will give the target a lot more time to move. Even as we discussed before, even from this distance, it's going to be hard to hit a moving target that moves in an unknown path. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more, hitting a target that moves in an unknown path.